Hey everybody, how's it going? So behind me I have two different types of CapRacks. They're both made by the company CapRack, and first generation one is right here. This one here I bought about 1.5 years ago, and this one here is the second generation one, and CapRack saw that I had this one here and they said, hey, you're an influencer, can you maybe do a video on our new one here and showcase the differences between the two? I said, yeah, I'd be happy to. So they sent me a Generation 2 one. And so let's take a look at the differences here. So let's bring the camera over here. We'll take a look at the Generation 1 first. And Generation 1 has these hard plastic tabs that are sewn into place here. And all you do is you just kind of pull it out and hook your hat on that little tab. And the tab kind of hangs out a little bit there, and your hat stays put. It's perfect. It's a fixed position. You can't move your hats around. You can't make space between each one for maybe a bigger hat or a different type of hat. It's all fixed. This came with hooks that you can hook over your door, or came with some hardware that you can actually screw into your wall. Matter of fact, you can see that hardware right up there. So the Generation 2 ones, these are actually really pretty cool. This is the Gen 2. So this is how they sit, just like that. And I've actually got one hung up on my closet door here. And this is a bifold door. So it works just as good on a bifold door as it does on just a regular open and closed door. Probably wouldn't work so good on a sliding door, like a pocket door or something like that. It might do okay on a barn door, depending on where your hardware is at and how it's mounted. But the one thing that is really different about the Gen 2, actually there's two things that are really different between the Gen 2 and the Gen 1. First off are the hooks themselves. So these hooks actually protrude away from the strap so that you have a hook, an actual hook that you can hang your hat on. And it's really easy to hang the hat on. But the second thing that's different about these is that you can move these up and down on the strap. So you can make more room for a bigger hat, maybe a little less room. If you want a few less hats on your strap, you just move it right up next to the next one and hang it right over the top like that. And that way your hats aren't kind of standing over the top of each other. You can showcase each hat individually and not have hooks showing as you're showcasing them. And I really do like the Gen 2 ones just because it's got more flexibility. Now the Gen 1 ones, as I mentioned, they came with the hardware. You can mount it on your wall or you can hang it on your door. The Gen 2 ones only came with the hangers that hook over your door. But if you want to reuse the hardware from your Generation 1 hooks, easy peasy. Simple to do. All you have to do is just loosen up the Gen 1 strap, hook, CapRack, and then hang the Gen 2 one on there and just connect it, tighten it up, and you're good to go. And tightening it up so that it fits really easily, or snugly, I guess is probably the better word, is not hard to do at all. What is hard is untying these little strings, only because I have sausage fingers and I struggle sometimes to grasp small items. So the bottom of the CapRack strap has this little tightener on it. So you can just move this back and forth, and you can move the bottom hook up and down to accommodate the different door heights that you might have. Typical door height is about 80 inches. So they actually have these pretty close to preset to 80 inches so that it's going to be snug and a nice fit on there. These things are actually really pretty cool. That's what they look like hanging on there. And again, you could just move these up and down if you want. Easy peasy. There you go, guys. Have yourselves a fantastic day. We'll catch you on the next video. Until then, cheers, everybody.